At this point, we have three primary speakers, and I'm the first of those three. Pastor will follow me, and then Norm Curlin. But let me make a few comments about the just third way before I introduce Pastor Fontroy. We are here on behalf of every American who has a family to care for and support, who has a mortgage and bills piling higher monthly, who has a job in which you are being told to work harder and more efficiently for the same or even less pay, who may be living paycheck to paycheck, wondering how soon Social Security will collapse, or worse yet, has been laid off and is working temp jobs to make ends meet. We are here on behalf of every American who is sick and tired of empty-headed politicians making empty promises they never keep, who is fully aware that big money seems to own and operate both mainstream political parties, and who has become frustrated and cynical over the political charades of recent years. We are here on behalf of every American who wants a more effective and just strategy for leaving Iraq with honor, for solving the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, and winning the war against global terrorism. We are here on behalf of every American who wants a new president with ideas that could resolve real problems and create a better world. We are here for every American who is willing to consider change that is based upon a just third way. Norman Curlin, president of the Center for Economic and Social Justice, has posed the logical case for a just third way. And I quote, "On the one hand, there is capitalism, an economic system governed by market forces, but where economic power is concentrated in the hands of a few who own or control productive capital. On the other hand, socialism, in its many forms, is an economic system governed centrally by a political elite with even more highly concentrated ownership and political power. Logically, a just third way would be a free market system that economically empowers all individuals and families through direct and effective ownership of the means of production, the best check against the potential for corruption and abuse." End of quote. The just third way embodies a moral philosophy and evolutionary process for transforming the institutional environment, legal, financial, cultural, and moral systems, to democratize economic power and to improve the quality of life for everyone. Now, allow me to set the context for this rally at the Fed. You probably have the following questions in your mind. Why are we gathered at the Federal Reserve? Why are we raising the issue of monetary justice? What does this rally have to do with the lives of ordinary citizens? What does this rally have to do with recent events of national and global concern? And how does justice in the creation and uses of money and credit help lead us toward a world of peace and prosperity? Ladies and gentlemen, join us in this universe of discourse as we attempt to address these questions today. We know that without social and economic justice, there can be no peace in this country or in the world. We are witnesses to the clash of civilizations in the Iraq War and the huge bailout of Bear Stearns by the Fed, while the burgeoning foreclosure crisis cripples the financial futures of millions of Americans, young, old, and yet unborn. The Federal Reserve has the power to address the foreclosure crisis directly, immediately, and with permanence. While the Bear Stearns bailout was promulgated as a short-term emergency fix, the Fed has the ability to use its discount mechanism to create money and credit for the more permanent solution of expanded capital ownership in America. This can impact the ability of every American to participate in the process of stabilizing and growing our free market economy. We need a universe of discourse, followed by decisive action by the incoming president, by the Congress, and by business statesmen that will harness advanced technologies available to us today to serve the good of every person and to globalize the ideas of the just third way. Join us today in this universe of discourse. Join us in mobilizing a million citizens march toward peace and prosperity through monetary justice. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Amen.